my beautiful soft rebuild family. Welcome home. I'm so grateful for your presence. Thank you for being here. So continuing with our theme of inner voice, we're going to talk about a second tool that can help us activate inner voice. So it's called journaling. There's a lot of different ways people do journaling, and you've got to find a way that works for you, according to your routine, according to your commitments. Think of journaling as commitment to yourself, as loving yourself. So I myself, how I do journaling is what I'm going to share with you all, and you can decide what you want to do. So I have a journal called prayer journal, where I'll pray, I'll write things to God, like, thank you very much for everything. Please look after my son's health. Please look after my emotional health. Give me direction. Show me the path. So that's how I write my prayer journal. Then I have a dream journal. So dream journal, a lot of people create it more as, what you dreamt of and you write about it. I do it in another way. For me, my dream journal is what I want to create in my life. It's more like active dream. Say I want to become an artist. So I will write about it, how I already feel like an artist. You can call it manifestation. I love the word dream. That's what I'm going to fulfill. So that's one of the journals. My very sacred one is called Trigger Journal. So this is very special, and I actually learned about this from one of the self-help books. In that particular book, the teacher talks about every time something triggers you. I'll just give you a small example. So for example, I am with a client and they say something and that just makes me so uncomfortable. And then I have learned to see, is it true? Whatever they've said. Generally, when something triggers within you, this is what psychologists say, and I just go with that. What they generally say is, if something triggers within you, that means that there's something that's unhealed within you. So whenever I have a disagreement with a client or a friend, I actually go within. This is not something I had done forever, but this is something I've started a couple of months ago, and it has really helped me rebuilding my own self. So whenever there's a disagreement, I'll just come within. Whenever I have a moment, I'll start writing down exactly what happened and what part of me got triggered, how I felt about that in my body, where did I felt crunching, and what does that connect with. Perhaps there was a connection in childhood. So I'm going to give you one example that will help you understand what I mean. So I have a friend in my dance class. Every time she dances, it felt like the whole world has to be around her needs. And like if you do something, she'd just get upset. And the whole point of me going to a dance class was to have fun, to enjoy, to learn something new. And every time she was there, she would just get so worked up. There's nothing wrong with her. It's just she probably has some wounds and traumas to work on herself, but that's not my job. My job is to look after Neha. So how I started being okay with what she does, or letting it go, was just saying to myself, Neha, you're okay. You're important. You're going to have fun, because that's your time to have fun. So the more I write about it, it doesn't bother me anymore. By staying with myself, telling myself, Neha, I'm with you. You're okay. You're safe. You're protected. Does help me really not think about anything else. So that has really helped. There are lots of examples I could give within the family dynamics, how I work through something like that within my work. So I use the trigger journal every time there's a trigger. So when you start using this, you'll have lots of pages of it, because there's a lot of things that happen and you try to process it. But as you go through it, you don't even have to write it. It becomes your second nature to be with yourself when you're triggered. I generally, the time of the journal, when my son goes to school, first thing I do is write down, my prayer journal, and then before I go to bed, I write my dream journal. The other trigger journals comes in when I am triggered, and I haven't opened it for some time now, which is great. So what I would request you to do is, first of all, find a nice journal or even a notebook, whatever you can get your hands onto. Start writing it down, maybe 2 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the night. And you'll see the more you write, the more you're enjoying it. And I find even journaling is another way of meditating, because again, you're with your thoughts, you're with yourself, get great creative ideas after a meditation session or a journal session. So the more you do journaling, the more your inner voice will get activated. Call to action today is you get some journals for yourself and start writing, even if it's one, even if it's just prayer to start with, or even if it's just dream. Start somewhere, commence it, and don't wait, because the beautiful life is on the other side. You'll love spending time with yourself. So go ahead, get your journaling started, spend time with yourself and activate that beautiful inner voice that is going to guide you, teach you, love you, and be always there with you. I really appreciate your time and lots of love. Bye-bye.
Thank you for being here. Remember, you're not broken, you are becoming. You chose to pause, you chose to feel, you chose to rebuild. You are loved, you are seen, you matter. I believe in your rise and the soft power of healing on your own terms. So go inwards and rediscover the beauty that's been with you all along.